Here's a Monarch Caterpillar. No idea where it's going. It appears to be moving very quickly. Probably a function of the sunlight warming up this plastic edging. Yeah, it's very warm to the touch. I'm sure the caterpillar finds it uncomfortable. That's as fast as I've ever seen one move in my admittedly very limited experience. I'm guessing this one is looking for a place to pupate. Shift our perspective here a little bit. Since there was no place for this caterpillar to go over at the hose reel where I watched it a while ago, I picked it up and transferred it over to this piece of pipe, which extends all the way up to the power line connections up there, but has actually a catcher bag from a lawnmower attached to it. The caterpillar has started to move up a little bit, but it appears to be having trouble making up its mind. At any rate, I'm hoping that it can find a place to excuse me, to pupate, and we'll keep an eye out for it over the next few days and see what happens. The caterpillar has moved up about 2 or 3 inches since I first put it in this spot about 15 minutes ago, and I took a shovel handle that was lying here and put it up next to the pipe, hoping that the caterpillar might find the wood more suitable for it than the steel pipe. We'll see what happens. I think just the touching of the handle to the pipe was enough to spook it a little bit, and it's been sitting there motionless for a couple of minutes now. I can't even see if the caterpillar is in the frame here, but it hasn't moved for a couple of minutes now. About 5 minutes later, the caterpillar is once again on the move, but has moved over to the brick wall and is slowly making its way upward. Check back in a few minutes. Five minutes have elapsed. The caterpillar has found its way to the wooden shovel handle and is sprinting upwards at the rate of maybe 3-4 inches per minute. Lightning speed. It evidently likes the feel of wood better than either the steel pipe or the brick wall, and its steady upward progress now leads me to believe that it is indeed looking for a place to hang and form its chrysalis. Back on the brick wall now, and making pretty steady upward progress. Back in a few. Another 20 minutes have gone by when last seen the caterpillar ducked back behind the pipe here, and I don't see any sign of it yet. It's got the option of following that seam between the pipe and the wall, or hanging somewhere in here behind, possibly on this grass collection bag from a lawnmower. If I don't see it in the next 20 minutes or so, I will assume that it has found a place to pupate, and then it's a matter of waiting for a week or two to see what happens. That's all for now. Just 1 minute after the last report, I don't know if you can see it on here, but I can see him. He's just emerged from behind the pipe, and he appears to be going up the backside of the clippings bag right now. I'm going to watch him for a few minutes, see if he keeps going up. The caterpillar is now about 7 feet above the deck level, continuing on up the brick wall. Looks like it's headed back toward the pipe. I'm guessing that it's sensitive to dark and light, and it may want to continue up behind the pipe where it's shadier. A couple feet up from there, there's a vent from a kitchen exhaust fan, and I'm thinking that might be suitable for it if you can find it. We'll see. Caterpillar has now come back down a few inches and crossed back behind the pipe. I'm hoping it'll go up and eventually find that exhaust port for the fan. Another 5 minutes. The caterpillar has moved about 2 feet to the left. Just tested the cable there, evidently did not find it to its liking. Still heading to the left, now about 18 inches from a window, and up under the wall at the top of the window might be a good place for it too. So we'll see if it can find its way over there. Yeah, he's been talking for the last few months about painting the hall.
Well, that he's going to do, and he's getting ready to paint Dennis's apartment.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Caterpillar was right at the top of the doorway and just fell down and hit the pavement. I'm going to see if I can get him started up higher again and see what he does from there. Alright, the Caterpillar fell off and hit the deck. I put him back on the windowsill and we'll wait a bit and see what happens. Looks like he's starting to go up again. Maybe this time he'll make it. So, after watching the Caterpillar sit motionless on the windowsill for about 10 minutes, I decided to pick it up and put it back on one of the milkweeds, Sullivan's milkweed, and hope that maybe he would munch something, revive, and go back and give it another try elsewhere. Good luck, Monarch. Meanwhile, here's a young'un. Looks like maybe third instar. He's on one of the swamp milkweeds about 12 feet from where I just left the other guy. And good luck, baby Monarch. And here's another even smaller one that I noticed just as I closed up the camera from shooting the one I thought might be third instar. This could be as well. I'm not sure. This one's only about maybe 3/4 of an inch long, whereas this guy is over an inch.